We're going to start our tour by walking from the sanctuary foyer area and walk down the hall as if you were going to the new building. This hallway wall is here just temporarily so we could have a classroom in what is really a short stub of the hallway. We're going to take out the wall from here, clear across to the door, open this all up, and this will become the hallway towards phase 3. We'll try to time this at the very end of construction so that we don't lose this classroom too soon. This floor is a false floor because there's actually a concrete ramp down here, just like on our west hallway. Behind here is the exit way from the side of the sanctuary out to the east. This wall will be removed, and the wall on the other side of that little exit way, and we'll continue on into the new hallway, phase 3. Entered the new building. We're in the same hallway we were in before. As you can see, the hallway extends down here to the north. There will be some fire doors that will be held back right here. Then we continue on down the hallway. On our right is a buffet room. They call it that. There's no name yet. Where we might serve food lines here, but there's also classroom space in it. Ahead of you is the gymnasium. When we come around this hallway leads to the restrooms. This will probably be the most trafficked hallway, as it leads to much more restroom space. We'll have water fountains out in front here, a telephone on the wall, the men's room back in here, and the women's room over here. Both of them will have locked shower rooms at the very back that might be open for when missionaries stay or some special needs. We'll come back down the hallway towards the gymnasium. You enter the gymnasium through 2 double doors. There's a double door there, a double door in the corner of the hall. We come into the gym itself. It's 100 feet wide and 120 feet end to end. About 22 feet tall, standard gym height. This area I'm marking right now will be a vinyl tile flooring, durable vinyl tile. It will be good for banquets, any sort of eating type of deals with good wear and tear factor. And that vinyl tile will extend clear to this point in the gymnasium right here. The vinyl tile area is approximately the size of the event room we rented at the DRC for the Valentine's banquet. It's as big as our old sanctuary, overflow room, and stage, plus about 15 feet wider. So it's quite an area, good for those mid-sized to large events. We can have events go all the way across into what is wood flooring. This is hardwood basketball court flooring. It's going to be taped for basketball, running left and right. 2 full Awana-sized game circles. And it'll have volleyball court markings on it as well. Right here at the break between the tile section and the wood section, we're going to have a motorized, lowerable dividing wall. It's not a hard wall, it's a fabric wall that will kind of give a break between the 2 areas so that balls won't go crashing to set up tables, and it'll help with air conditioning and heating, and it can be raised and lowered automatically. The storage rooms, which are long-term for storage, short-term we'll use them for classroom space for both Sunday school and Awana and any sort of classroom space we need. These storage rooms will mostly have double doors to get in and out with large rolling carts that will carry chairs and tables and game equipment and whatever storage needs we have in here. And they'll be able to roll through these doors and be secured. Right now they'll be broken up into at least 4 classroom type spaces, and these are pretty roomy. The center room is more like half the length of the gymnasium. It doesn't have any dividers that are permanent, but we're going to put in temporary dividers. They'll be sheetrock-like walls, but they'll be removable after we've finished and built some more classroom space somewhere else. This last storage room is about the size of the first. It has a closet here that contains heating and air conditioning units. from this side, looking back at this room, over here we'll have audiovisual control center from which a technician can run videotape or sound for different events in the room. In fact, this tile section will have a screen that rolls down. It's automatic against the wall over there, and a projector mounted from the ceiling. There will also be one down at the north end of the whole gym if we were to use this for a very large event or for a separate event at that end. There'll also be a powered screen and a hanging projector fixed up above. These will all be able to take a feed either from a DVD locally, or they could even take a feed from the sanctuary if we needed to have overflow space. That panel will be right over here. Over here we have a couple more water fountains. And then this door area, even though there's just one door here, it's a double wide door, and this is our main east exit out to the parking lot. Through a glass enclosed atrium there, it'll have the automatic power doors for handicap access, just as the one on the east wing does. Over here, we have the front pass-through for the new kitchen. If you get that pass-through, it'll have a pull-down metal door that covers that. Has a doorway coming in here. When you're inside, you'll find we have 2 islands in the kitchen, plenty of counter space and plug-in outlets so that we can do crock pots and Nescos and things like that. So there's going to be cabinetry on both sides of these. Another set of cabinetry on both sides of these. There will be several sinks, kitchen-style sinks in the island area. There'll be countertop and cupboards below and above on the wall space that's open. There'll be a commercial refrigerator and freezer over here. There's a pantry back through that door there that has lots of space for paper goods and storage, both lockable and on carts. We probably won't buy any of that stuff right away, but we'll get it there as we need to. Again, we're going to have 2 over and under ovens, plus 2 normal residential style oven and stoves here. So you're going to have 6 ovens and 2 sets of 4-burner stoves. And we also will have, in this area, potential for an ice machine, more counter space, and a pass-through into this serving room to the side. Now this room here is a very generous room that's going to be divided into three rooms using accordion walls, so that we can have classrooms in here or open it up for larger things like a serving room or a big classroom. There will also be a projector hanging from the ceiling and a roll-down screen that can be used for teaching or for smaller events that you might want to have a screen there. Coming over here, we have a feature in this room that we call a beverage bar. There'll be cabinetry here with an ice dispenser on top. It'll have a coffee maker, like a Bunomatic style coffee maker, an iced tea maker, and it will have some racks and holders for things like glasses, cups, spoons, and condiments. This will be all here so that there could be a traffic flow in, serving from the tables, come across here, get your drinks, and exit out into an eating area if it's outside this room. This will be enclosed in a pull-down style lockable cover so that little hands don't get into it when they shouldn't. When this room is divided into 3, we have separate doorways for each 3 rooms, so we don't have to have a lot of cross traffic during a class. It would be disturbing classes. That's the tour of the building. We've had inspections on the framing. The wiring is almost finished. I saw that the phone wiring is in. It looks like they're still probably working on the security wiring. Outside, we've seen that, of course, the stick frame construction is up. The windows are in. The roofing, the shingle roofing was well in work. It might be finished. I noticed they started bricking over on the east side as well. So things are moving right along. Next will be sheetrock, which there's a lot of in this building.